Welcome to today's diet guidance from Human Wayfinder. We have a layout today. It looks pretty busy, but we're going to dive in. So this is the center line, the middle path. This is the masculine, this is the feminine. And under here we have a yin yang. This is the balance, the balance, the balance. And so the balance of the opposites so we can be free. Chiron is showing up as the great teacher through our woundings, our core wounds. See all of the barbs and spikes and but this is, everything is ultimately here to serve us. Let's see what the energy of this 28 is. Energy of 28. My relationships empower me. My relationships empower me. So, even the relationships to your wounds, these empower you. And so we're diving down. There's a look. The snake is looking up. The snake of change. And I see how the snake holds the divinity signature as well. This any circle is a divinity signature, and especially the infinite. So, and we see even in the symbol of Chiron, we have this signature of divinity. So, coming down to opposition, confrontation. This 5-3. With the back plane being anchored in source, attunes you to the infinite. This is the cards speak to us in the best way possible. So whether you have an affinity or connection to dragons or not, this is source. This is the infinite creator source that creates all things. It doesn't have to be a dragon, but in this case it's represented by a dragon. Be still, in the silence, magic can happen, be in the moment. And here we see this tie with the infinite and the source creation. So 53 opposition. Coming over here. It's safe for me to be seen as the unique person I am. This is what the lesson is of the opposition, the confrontation, but is also, if we continue down this line, I actually see there's also a cut over here. So if we follow this line, and it's also reflected right here with Pluto. And Pluto is the main subject of this reading. So Pluto being rebirth, this symbol of offering up offering up what you no longer need, what you're ready to release, but understand that this is a point where your conscious control is your attempt to consciously control all of these aspects, or what is. It's not what necessarily is throwing them in reverse, but it is all of these things are in reverse because your conscious control is counterproductive at this time. And there's a lot of trust and faith that's required because your firm foundation has been uprooted. You're in the reverse. All the reverse and retrograde means is a review, that you're backtracking so that you can review the lessons learned and take the pivots and grow from what you've been through. So on this hope card, the hope being in reverse as well, hope is coming out over Virgo, digest, and we see that the symbolism of the hands in both places, that there's a lot of work to be done to sort through what you've harvested, what you have gathered over these last summer months, over this last year so far, that since you planted these seeds and now you are at the point of harvest with Virgo, there's rely on this hope. And when this hope fails, when you feel this hope wane, this is when trust is required. 617. 671 actually, because that's in reverse. My heart leads me to beautiful new realities that my conscious mind is yet to recognize. So I surrender my need to know right now and trust in the deeper process of loving creation. That's what this is. Yes. So where is this? This takes a dive right down into financial and material changes. And we have the 5-5 repeating number of 5-5. This financial and material changes is actually a challenge card. It's in the physical. So there's choices, there's changes that feel very challenging, and navigating this is bringing in mental conflict in the sense of defeat before you've even begun. So this reaching up, we also see here in the imagery that there is a aspect, he has his hand leaning into the wall where there's perhaps a shadow aspect that's running up into the light. And even in the darkness, there's still a candlelight. There's always light to see. So whether you feel that you're falling down the stairs or that you've tapped into your spiritual essence who's running up the stairs into the light, notice that these two are coming together. These two are coming together. This is the masculine structure, that the masculine, the way you move in the world, the things that you do in the world, the way life comes together for you is being rehabilitated by the meeting of these two energies. And this is building dignified strength. So what do we have on 5-5? Divine disruptions and pattern breakers lovingly support a more beautiful reality for all concerned. That's exactly what we were just saying. For all concerned. So this opposition, balance of the opposites so we can be free, whatever is holding us in opposition, it has to come to a head. And this tangle of antlers, tangle of thorns, is almost like a flame coming up into the Chiron core woundings. So we're going to take a little pivot over here. We have another repeating number of 4-4 and the 6th house of sustainability coming out over the crown chakra. We can't make this stuff up. I did not pick these cards on purpose. They all came out in a free flow creative fashion, but yeah, I couldn't have paired these up any better if I tried. So we have 740. I have not already looked that number up, but we can see what the 44 is. I open my heart to the powerful divine support from loving angels that help me in all aspects of my spiritual and physical life. So that's the 6th house of sustainability. So you may want to look at your chart and see what is in your 6th house. If you don't know how to do the astroseek.com, you can do a chart with transits, and you can see what's in your 6th house. And so the houses are going to be on the inside of the chart, and then whatever planet is on the outside in the 6th house is going to be where it can help you focus. It can help you know where to focus. So this crown chakra is your connection to spirit, is your connection to the higher realms. But we're seeing this cosmic being, and having multiple hands often speaks of mastery, self-mastery. And 4-4 is a powerful gateway. We're also going to look up 744 because that crown chakra is the 7. All right, I'm not very good at multitasking here. 744. All right, 744. My intuition senses the presence of angels and reminds me that when I ask for help sincerely, divine assistance is always given. Dude, we can't make this stuff up. It's exactly that. So call on your divine assistants. They can overlight your being, and if you, you want to be very in accordance with divine will, I call upon my guides and spirit aligned with the highest path and purpose for my life, for my highest path and purpose on this earth. I ask for assistance in alignment with divinity, with source intelligence, with God, that type of thing. If you're not conscientious about what type of help you bring in, Archangel Michael's a great one. He's a wonderful protector. Archangel Raziel, Archangel Raguel, those are all really wonderful guides. But I have, overseeing this whole reading, we have Archangel Gabriel, nurturing your inner child. Both activities are important. And then over here we have Ayana Vision, which is the Divine Mother, the Divine Feminine revealed. And then Kanyini, in each other we find ourselves. This is the source intelligence within all things. This divine essence of life is within all things. And in each other we find ourselves. By seeing this energy in each other, we find this energy within ourselves. Okay, we're going to continue down the line here. The third eye chakra. I have 5. This looks like a 5-9 because it's in reverse. So Leo, this lion roar energy. Leo is very powerful. Leo can be very angry. I've had a lot of anger coming up for me. So the third eye chakra, when our third eye chakra is open, we are seeing divinity much more clearly. But when the third eye chakra is closed in reverse, we have a chance to see the world from a much more human, much more shadowed. This is on the east, or this the west. This is east. This is the west. This is the far west of the feminine. And yes, we can say divine feminine, but there's quite a lot of dark within the divine feminine even. So we're looking into the darkness with the lion, and this combination brings up a lot of anger for what we see. So what kind of guidance can we receive on that? Radical change brings the possibility of a new and blessed reality. So this anger can be your seat of change. Allow this anger to work for you. And then coming down to Pluto, which was the original purpose, this is why I'm doing the reading, is the shift from Pluto. Pluto's been in Capricorn since 2008 and is now moving into Aquarius. So this whole reading has been about what is this shift in signs bringing us from Pluto. And we see that this is pointing directly in alignment, this line of opposition, the balance of opposites, so we can be free. It's going to release us from the structure. Capricorn is very structured, very masculine. And we're moving into Aquarius, which obviously is a much more fluid energy. So this truth, the truth of harmony in reverse, we are looking back to see where distortions are held within our relationships. And relationships aren't just with people. Relationships are with ourselves. Relationships are with the things around us. Relationships are really at the core of everything. Everything is a relationship. And so whether you're in harmony with self, things, others, aspects, ideas, mental states, physical states, all of this, are you in the truth of it, or are you living a distortion of it? So we're going to look at, I have some numbers marked for that. 206. Thought I had something. Oh, no, they're right here. I have 206. My relationships provide blessed opportunities to learn and express unconditional love. Yeah. Yeah, when we are seated in the truth, we're expressing unconditional love. But I mean, I've certainly been experiencing a lot of reactions that don't feel like unconditional love. So just know that these things are here. Like even the forces. Like I have some new friends that I got upset with because I asked for help and they didn't so much want to help me, and I just got really pissed off about it, and it made me disconnect from them. And so, yeah, that reminds me of this love begins over Pisces. What is this one? 121. I don't know if we've already. A balance of solitude and intimacy brings a fresh beginning to my relationships. And this is why when we hit the opposition, we be still in the silence. Magic can happen, be in the moment. So whatever you are feeling challenged by, you don't have to pull away right in that moment, but come to a point of stillness and silence with it. And you can come up through here into your 6th house of sustainability and your crown chakra, calling upon your guides, feeling what you're feeling. Yes, with a blind third eye, but you're seeing what the more unconscious aspects of self are revealing about something that's happening on the energetic plane that has been keeping you in a state of disharmonious distortion. We need to wrap it up here pretty quick, but the mental conflict and transformation in reverse as well, debilitating discomfort. Ooh, that's not fun. So did I mark anything on that? What is it? 213. I allow my relationships to positively mirror my authentic self, boost my self-esteem, and help me recognize my worth so that I can express my creativity with ease and confidence. It is really uncomfortable to be yourself, especially when I see a woman, head, hips, arms, and this stairway spinning around or twisting around, and there's this is uncomfortable. Yeah, you see, this is like that artist that does the upside down stairways and stairs to nowhere. It's a little bit of a Mad Hatter house. So yeah. Oh, this transfer, it's uncomfortable. This is the chrysalis, the mental conflict.